Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
I'd like to make a motion to open the Library Board of Trustees meeting on April 8th at 6:02 p.m.
Second.
Second.
Okay, let me fix my little list here. Because Jay's not here. I don't think he's coming. Okay. Yes, let's vote on this. Lee,
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
Yes.
and Jan, yes. Okay.
Lindsay's
All
here
in
too.
favor. Oh,
Don't
good,
forget
good.
me.
Oh,
Bob, you're here. Hey, okay.
Yeah.
All right, Bob and Lindsay,
And
would you like to weigh in?
Lindsay's here as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah,
So Bob, are you ready to start the
Yes.
meeting?
Yes.
Lindsay?
Yes.
Wonderful. Okay. So
it's only Nancy.
that's right.
Nancy and Lindsay, yeah.
And Jay.
Oh, and Jay.
Jay's not up there, is
No,
he?
no.
Jay and Nancy.
Okay, and can everybody hear? Are we all good on that?
Yep,
Okay.
I can.
It's great.
All right, great. All right,
Who's
so
taking minutes.
Caitlin.
Caitlin, she's the
Oh.
secretary.
Yeah. We're all
Adam.
covered, right?
I think he dug a little bit deeper into you than you read
Okay, why don't we review the minutes then of March 11th, 2026?
I make a motion to move the minutes forward.
Second.
Second. We have a motion and a second. I just noticed a couple of typos, which is no big deal. Thanks and papers at near the end of the minute, so I'm sure Nancy can correct those when she gets back. But other than that, they seem fine to me. So why don't we take a vote on them? Bob,
Yes.
Lee,
Oh,
Yes.
Caitlin?
I was absent.
Okay, Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
yes.
and Lindsay, you were absent too, correct?
Yes.
Right, I was there.
Right, okay, so you will abstain as well, and I vote in favor.
Should
So the
I
minutes
just make
are
those edits and then send them over like I normally do?
Yeah.
Is it
Yeah, I think she
Is that a
can edit
PDF,
that
right?
document. No, it's not a PDF, I don't think.
no, it's a doc X?
Yeah, do you see them, Caitlin?
I do.
It's like, thanks, it's near the end. The S is missing
It's the last, number 9
and somebody took out paper instead of papers.
and 10, yes.
Oh, yeah,
9 and
I do.
10.
Thanks.
Thanks and papers.
No, if
Yeah.
you can take care of that, Caitlin, that would be super.
Yep, I got it.
And then I don't
Thank
have to
you.
remember to ask Nancy, so thanks so much.
Sure.
All right, Laurel, are you ready for your screenshot report?
My screenshot, yeah. So, I sent you the, the treasurer's report. I was expecting to receive the report for where our trust funds stand, because we get them quarterly. This is April 8th. We should have gotten the first quarter, but
Mhm.
I checked this afternoon and it wasn't there, so I don't know what's going
So
on
maybe
there.
by the time they skip a month just to get them all out.
Oh, that could be, yeah. But yeah, we're looking good. Do you have any questions about?
So there's no way to know if we took a hit with the stock market.
Well, just, let me see where the. It's,
Well, we did go down.
Huh? We
As
did go
did the whole
down,
stock
not-
market in that
not-
time frame.
Right.
Yeah.
This is supposedly through April 6th. It
Yes,
says,
so
yeah.
that's what I did, April 6th.
Yeah.
So Monday night, or one afternoon, I did it. And, went in, because I figured that way it's, 2 days before, send
Right.
it out, you have a chance to look at it. So- hmm? Did
He's
Bob
just
say-
talking to somebody in the background.
Oh, okay. Oh geez, the wrong one, hold on. I have your response, here's the up to date, yeah. Let me go back. How come I'm getting this up to date? I sent myself the email and I have yours because you thanked me and that's overriding it. I can't see. No.
Do you want to look at it? It's right here.
Oh, you have it?
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. So, yeah. I had, and I don't want to go on the website. So, yeah, basically, yeah, we went down, $853. They didn't take any withdrawals, so that is
A loss.
a loss.
Well, it's not a loss until we take it out. It's just a paper loss.
Right, and, it's not too big right now. I
Right.
know you say $853, but hopefully, well, we've been doing very well.
Right.
So we've been going, oh, now this is just a little dip, you know.
Right,
goes up
because
and
that
down.
covers March, the whole.
Right.
I think
right.
at one point, cause during that, the market, the Dow went up to 50,000. I mean, it was bound to correct somewhat.
Right, so I think so it dipped, yeah.
Right.
So, but anyway, yes, so I think we're in good stead, and as soon as I get that report of where the trust funds stand as to, how much is in each account, I'll
Mhm.
send it to you, but I
Okay.
really thought it would be in my mailbox.
That's okay.
I
Any other
think the
questions for
agreement,
Laura?
I think the agreement was we would keep a hard copy of that report in the office if anyone
Yes.
wants to see it, because it's
Yes.
pages and pages of data.
Well, I would just send you like the front thing where it says, the Langley, I'm trying to think. The Wales Fund has this much, how much we can spend. It's like the front page, not.
Right, the front
each
page
little
that we
thing.
always get.
Right,
That's great.
right. Just like this. If you want the whole thing, let me know. I can send you the pages and pages, but.
Well, you
I
can
don't
keep
think-
it. You can also just keep the hard copy right at the library, and anybody
Yeah,
that
I
needs
thought
to
that was
see.
our agreement, that we would keep the quarterly report hard copy at the
Oh, the
library.
quarterly,
Yeah.
the quarterly, yes.
She
Yes.
just hasn't got it yet, Bob.
Right. But
Yep.
not the monthly. I don't keep hard copies of the 18-page document that
No,
says,
no.
so, okay.
Any other questions? Okay, so I think we're ready to approve this report and thank you, Laurel.
Yeah.
A motion to accept it.
Okay, I'll
I
second
second
it.
that.
All right. Bob,
Yes,
Lee,
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
thank you, and Jan, yes.
Okay.
All right, thank you. Okay, Darcy, we're ready for you.
Okay, thank you for bearing with me. I am on Zoom today because I'm a little sick, so here we are. And I know we had talked, Jan, about me putting this sharing my screen, but what does the board want me to do? I know I don't usually, but
You're
You're
going over
fine.
your, I think we're fine. If we need you to, we will.
okay, sounds good. I have everything pulled up just in case. But
Okay.
okay, so circ statistics, you can see they're pretty standard. So any questions about those?
No, I don't have any.
Okay. So for the programming numbers, those are included. I did not include the standout programming because I feel like now, because we have commentary from Evangeline and Sue, it kind of shows what the standout programming really is. I mean, I can give you, what the highest numbers were, but that doesn't always tell you the quality of the program. So, you could see, for example, I mean, I would have included Evangeline's Lego Club anyway, and she mentioned that, and I did tell them they could keep it short, but they do love to.
They're very
Um,
they're
I
well
think they're
done, though.
doing, I think all three of them are doing a great job of keeping
Yeah,
us posted on what's going on. And
yeah,
I hope they keep it up.
yeah. I included Matt this time because I thought that was important, especially with his position being new this year, and I hadn't done that before, but it does, you know, keep the board informed about what's going on with with that. So any questions about those three reports from our staff members?
I have a question.
Yeah.
I sense from Matt's write-up that he may be a little uncomfortable telling walk-ins that because of what's going on at the library itself, he would have been unable to help them. And I think we need to give some guidance of how he should approach that.
Well, I can sit down with him and do
Yeah.
that. That's really my job. So I will
Yes,
try
it
to
is. Thank you.
see how
And maybe
see if
on
he
the
really does have that issue.
and maybe on the website too, reminder, if you need tech support, please make an appointment so that,
Right.
you know, this is your, like a big blurby that people see, not that people maybe read the newsletter or whatever, but
Yeah.
just so people know,
Yeah.
because
I
that
mean,
can be hard, yeah.
there is a twice a month walk-in thing, but yeah, some people do it out of that and they don't really they've kind of it's true that they've been taking advantage a bit. So um yeah, I'll check in with him about that and we'll work on a strategy. Um any others?
I just think it's great because now we're hearing from the three full-time staff members. So we're getting even a better inclusive picture of what's going on. So I think this is very helpful for me.
Yeah. I thought I don't know why I didn't do it before, but here we are. I
Well,
now
we're
we
doing
have,
it now, so that's
yes.
good.
Yes. No. So thank you for that feedback. Okay, so I will read the warrants. 2635 was $8,767.44. 2637 was $2,818.43. Total $11,585.87. And so those were uh that was inclusive of like anything that built up in February as well. Because remember when I said um in the last report, I think there was one that said sorry, my mind's all over the place because I'm a little out of it. I think I said that I had just turned in a warrant for March that would count
Right.
when we met in March, but it didn't count for February, so February didn't have those numbers at that point. So that's what I said.
Now, how are we set as to meeting our required numbers for the year?
Well, let's see what the variance reports.
Yeah, I always have trouble figuring out those lines.
It's mostly spent. We're at 82% for the library materials fund.
Okay.
And
So that's good at this
some
point.
some has been spent from state aid as well because we have to spend a little bit more to actually reach the 19%. I was going to say 17. 17 is not what it is. It's 19.
Right.
Um, but this one is at 82%. So we're in good shape.
Good,
Excellent.
Yeah. Okay. And then just regarding the budget, I put in a little reminder about town meeting. Whoever can come, please come, even if this is your last meeting, even if even if, you know, you don't want to.
And they will have the electronic voting remotes this year. It is this year, Jan, right?
Is it?
No,
I didn't think
no.
it was yet.
Or is it going to be next year?
Next
I
year.
think it has to be
It
voted.
has to be voted on.
Oh, it has to be voted at town meeting.
This town
Sorry.
meeting.
That
Yeah,
would
it'll be
be
next year.
amazing. That would be amazing for the quorum.
Yeah. Yes.
Well, no, you can't remote from another place.
Yeah, you can't.
Oh,
you
no,
still
no. You have to be present.
Yeah, they're electronic
Oh.
voting, not remote.
You have to be present, but like some people are uncomfortable voting and having people see how they vote. So this would be a private vote.
Oh, okay. It's still a great idea. I mean,
Yep.
it allows for numbers accuracy. So,
And I think they're
Yes.
going to order, I think they said 130 or 140, but it'll be hoping that they get more than the quorum.
mhm.
Right, right.
I wish we weren't doing it, to be honest with you.
I
It's
do.
it's
Do you?
another expense, it's another expense. And
Well,
they can malfunction. And to
Could
me,
be hacked.
let your yes be yes and your no be no.
Yeah,
You know, we're all
Yeah.
neighbors here. We're
Yeah.
not always going to agree.
yeah, I
I
agree.
don't know. I really
it
would
is
rather
another
not.
expense. And there's also, what was the insurance cost on it, Jan? I can't remember.
Mm.
What's
Every
that? I'm
year
sorry.
there's an insurance cost.
For-
It's an expensive proposition.
Yeah, and I think we have so many other things to spend money on that I don't mind raising my hand.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Yeah.
Well, this year,
doesn't happen.
Monday, April 27th at 6:30
Yes.
p.m.
raise your hand or
It
don't.
should be-
Come
it
to
should
town
be
meeting if you
every
can.
voter. Every voter in Groveland should show up, whether you're a trustee or on a board, or you have a thing that, you are fighting for or against. Everybody, it's your right as a citizen of the United States to vote.
Exactly,
Please go.
exactly. Except if the whole town went,
I
we
know,
couldn't
but
fit them in the room.
Yeah, but you-
You couldn't fit them in the building.
That would be
I would
amazing.
be thrilled to see 150 people there,
That
and
would
that's
be
not even.
amazing.
Fill the gym.
You do see 150 people there, but that's only when there's a school vote or an override question.
But we haven't had trouble getting a quorum the last few years, so
No.
hopefully that
No,
will
but a
continue.
quorum, 100 people out of how many thousands of voters?
Right,
I know,
yeah.
I know. All right, so
All right, anyway.
we know how we feel about that.
Yes.
Okay, Darcy, sorry
Oh.
about that.
I
Little
didn't mean to
excursion.
spark a huge debate. Anyway, building update. I've emailed everybody with what I have from Steve. Rebecca has told Steve to go forward. I know it's an agenda item though, so we can talk about that a little later. That is an agenda item, right?
Yeah,
Yeah. So we can talk about that afterwards. And the board can say whatever they must say. But and then I think the last thing I have on here is I have the summer funding requests from Sue and Evangeline. So I do think that I mean, from just looking at Sue's, because it's right on the sheet, we just had for the July 20th, we just had Emily, and apparently that program was really, really good. That
Right.
was on Monday.
It was
Yes.
good.
Yes, she had samples and food samples. Frank's programs are always well attended, so I had her include the Frank programs and the Michael Tugas program. She said he's her big showstopper program. So she that's the total that we're requesting for adult $1,025.
And that Michael Tugas is also for young
Yeah.
adults, older children,
Right.
ages 10 and up, so.
that's
Yes.
great.
Going through.
Yeah, so it can be an
smaller family,
intergenerational appealing to multiple ages program, which is great.
I think Sue does a fantastic job on all her programming, and I'd like to make a motion to approve the $1,025 out of part of it. Take it out. I would take it out of two things: a donation account and state aid.
Do you want to split it, or we'll have more?
That's been a problem before, hasn't it? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I changed my
Yeah.
motion to take it out of state aid.
Okay. Okay. I mean, because we could do specific ones out of donations if you wanted, but also like we can state aid will also we get our second round this month. So
Right,
we'll have a high
right.
number
A-
relatively.
And if we keep that moving, and then for Evangeline's, we can use some donation account that can be split probably because it's quite a bit higher.
It's higher. Splitting that one would be a good idea.
Right.
I second Kathy's motion to approve the
1,025.
yeah,
Yep.
1,025 out of state aid.
Second.
Oh no, I was seconding it.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
So we thirded it, so we're good, right?
Yeah.
You think he's a yes?
Okay, any further questions for Darcy on it?
Just, I have a comment, but
Yeah,
last month I thought we were gonna ask them to come to this meeting and talk about what they wanted to do with the money.
So
I don't
what I
remember.
can tell you
I
is
know we
that
wanted the requests for this meeting,
Right.
so that they had time to plan for the summer.
Right.
But
Right.
I don't remember physically, but maybe we did, somebody did say that, I don't
I
know.
think that just,
I
I thought it came
know.
up
I
last time.
just
But if they're not scheduled, it's hard to change the schedule to have them come. And if they put it in writing, it's
Yeah,
Did you,
I
I know
mean-
Sue isn't here, Lee.
Right, no, I'm just thinking,
No, but if you had a question
no,
for
I have no,
Evangeline, I'm
I have
sure
no
you could
questions,
come
it's
in.
just I didn't want them to be left out if they wanted to be here, that was my
Okay,
concern.
right.
Oh
Yeah,
no, I
you
didn't.
Yeah.
I didn't leave them out. I just felt like as the liaison to the board for these requests, I could present them. I also know Evangeline isn't feeling as well today either. And yeah, Sue's schedule kind of clashed, but
no,
she
this is
felt
fine.
okay with sending me this.
I was just concerned to make sure that they were heard if they wanted to be heard, that's all I was concerned
Oh,
about.
yeah.
No, that makes sense,
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
makes sense.
I went through, especially with Evangeline's, which is a lot more detailed. I made sure that she felt very encouraged with her ideas, and so
Right.
that they could
Well, at
be
some point going
presented.
forward, if she's working an evening and she can pop in, that would be a great thing.
She's here now. She's here now, or she was when I
Well, we
walked.
have a motion on the floor for the
Yeah,
adult.
but I was
So-
just saying.
Yeah,
Let's
so
move
why-
forward with yeah.
Yeah, let's move forward with
Right.
voting on Sue's, because there's no questions about Sue's, right? And she's not, okay, great. So let's move forward with that. So Bob,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes,
Caitlin,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Jan, yes. All right,
Yeah.
thank you all. And then we can move on to the youth. I did want to mention, it is helpful, Darcy, when you add at the bottom a recommendation for what funds to take
Okay.
them. That does help us because we don't necessarily have the numbers in front of us to even be sure how much is in each account. So
Well, that's in
When you
the
when you
financial
go-
details she sends us.
correct, but right now this is my only point. So we're going to be voting on possibly over $4,000, right? So it's just helpful for me, and I think we mentioned this at a prior meeting, that if Darcy makes a recommendation for which accounts they should come from, and I'm sure you will explain the possible Friends funding too. So I just want to keep that in mind, that she has the most up-to-date numbers and remembers where we might not remember that we just took something out of state aid or we just took something out of donations, or if we want to do trust funds. So I just appreciate having a little bit of a recommendation.
Okay. I wasn't
all.
sure. It felt like there was a little bit of a disagreement between whether I should or shouldn't last time, so I wasn't sure what to put.
No, we talked about this a number of meetings ago.
Okay.
But we're gonna move forward with it, and I'll just wait for you to explain about the
Yeah.
friends, what you've asked them for, so, and I'm sure
Yeah.
you can clear that up.
So, yes, what I have asked the friends for are in italics on the page. So the painting class for uh YA and adult, that is the I've asked the friends for that number. So
Do you want to
that's,
read the number out so it's in the record, Darcy?
yes, I'm just adding up
Yeah,
the
she's
Sure.
working.
so the 288.84. I'm just using the number 12 as the cutoff point here. So I've asked them for the 288.84 for the painting class. And um then I did ask them for the little groove
Okay,
coverage.
good.
So that is 600. So those numbers where I put the estimated totals on the bottom, those
Mhm.
numbers are in the with friends funding the noted requests, um which makes which would make the total being approved by the trustees $2,495.81. However, they have not been able to meet. I think half of them are having some sort of surgery, and
No,
Oh, goodness.
which is unfortunate for I understand, having just gone through a broken foot. And um so I included the total of everything on the bottom also without the friends approval.
Okay, and that
Because we
total is
don't
what amount?
$3,384.65. So what I would recommend actually is, if the board were to approve the various items, going through and maybe the higher items coming out of state aid or the trust funds that we know we can spend, and then the other ones coming out of donations. So like the ones that are $50, for example, donations, 41.74 donations, but $234.07 for the brag tags, for example, state aid. I don't know if that makes things a little bit too complicated to go through each one, but um that is my recommendation if you do want to.
Okay, so what is the amount you said out of state aid?
Um well, that wasn't the total.
Your recommendation for state aid.
My recommendation for state aid. Let me just do that really quick. So that would be the kickoff. 234. Would you like me to include what I've asked the friends for? Just in case?
it would make
Well,
sense to me if we vote on the higher number. And in the event that you don't get a check from, an okay from the
right.
friends,
Yeah.
And they
just
can't
so that,
release that money until they have a meeting either.
right,
So I
just
think
so the
that's a good
staff,
idea to vote on the higher number. If you want to break it down
Okay.
into funding sources, but that way you don't have to come back to us when it's almost too late to plan summer programming.
Okay.
yeah, because I
So,
think that they're gonna need to make flyers and put things on the website. They need to know that they're
Ahead of
funded.
time, right.
And the friends, if you hear from them, wonderful, and then, they can take care of those items, but you've got it covered.
yes. Okay, so it looks like state aid is, if I'm adding this correctly, $3,017.91. And then
$3,017.91, you said.
Yeah, I'm just trying to add the separate,
Is it okay if we make a motion to just like approve it, but you can choose where the money comes from rather than having you try to like put a specific number to it right now?
I mean, if the board trusts me to do that, I can just let you know that that's what I would probably be doing with the
Well,
numbers.
you recommended that some come out of trust funds, which I think is a great idea. So maybe we could take one. What is the highest number? Is what, $600 for the Little Grove?
Nope, the highest is 1,350 for there's 3 RoboThink sessions, and that is the highest.
And again, I'm going to ask the same question I asked last year. This really is only for 10 children, right?
30.
Because
Oh,
it's
okay,
three,
that's right. It's
it's
three
three
separate, so it
sessions.
would be
It's
30.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 3 sessions. It is 10 each usually, but it can be a little loosey-goosey with that.
Okay. And that would be different children, right? I mean, one child couldn't sign up for all 3 sessions. We discussed that last year, I think.
Yeah, what we try to do when we put up the information on the registration, make sure that you do not register for all 3. Just pick 1 or 2 that you are the most interested in, so that other children have a chance.
Did you have a lot, or can you remember, were there a lot of children last year that really wanted to do it but didn't have the opportunity because they were full?
I don't think that really that issue really came up.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I agree. I think that would be a great thing to use the trust funds for. Well, let's have a motion and a second and discuss it. I make a motion to spend $1,350 out of the trust funds that are applicable for this type of the use of the trustees to pay for the
RoboThink.
RoboThink.
Yes.
So how much was that? I'm sorry.
$1,350. So now let Laurel tell us that amount should be available in the Langley Adams one.
Well, the
I think the
RoboThink is
Balls fund.
the RoboThink is 1,350.
Right.
Okay, I thought you said, never mind, I thought you said a different.
No,
1,300.
I'm sorry, RoboThink, yeah.
Okay,
So it could come under discretion or other, right?
yeah, it would have to come under the discretionary.
Right.
Yeah,
So it
other
says
is
there's
like the
21,000.
building and stuff.
Okay, so it looks like there's 21,000 on this is old, but at least
Yeah, we don't have-
It's going to
21,000.
be a similar number. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because we haven't really spent anything out of it.
Right. So, and that was which discretionary, I'm sorry, you have the chart, I'm
sorry,
Yeah, that was probably more recent than the one I had. Cause we
There's
don't
just
wanna clean out one
one
hole.
dis-
Is there any, yeah, then just,
Balch, Dennis, Langley, Lawrence,
Yeah.
Woodworth, Langley Adams Trust, and Willen Wales, but there's no,
well, the fee.
over on the other side,
Yeah,
okay.
and that's the
Yeah,
most.
take a quick
Yeah,
peek.
I'm sorry,
No, that's okay.
yeah,
What's the balance in the Langley Adams Trust? That's
yeah. That's LAT.
Yeah.
That has we have 1,732 expendable on that, 1,732. Expendable
Okay.
on that, as
So
of,
that would work.
wait a
and
minute,
that would do it.
I take that back, there's even more, there's 18, that, yeah, I forgot she's doing
Right.
it. From-
Right.
So yeah, as of 12/31, so we haven't received, so yeah. So do you want to take it out of LAT, the Langley Adams Trust?
Sure.
Okay.
And if that's your recommendation as the treasurer, I'd certainly say yes.
Okay, I'm just, well, I think we should vote on that, you
Yeah,
know,
we're
like,
not-
because.
So why don't we, you gave the motion, Kathy. Did anybody second it?
I did, yep.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, so everybody knows what we're doing, correct? Just making
Yep.
sure, so it's
And
the,
we just
the
voted on one.
three, yeah, just the one, the three rowboat
could-
thing sessions for
I have a quick question.
$13.50. Yes,
Could someone give me the balance in that trustees account that we're taking the money out of?
Okay, I
Trustees
understood.
account?
That's what they were
The
just
Langley
talking.
Community Trust.
LAT.
Yeah,
okay.
7,430.
Oh,
The
okay.
one way up high,
Okay.
well,
Yeah.
my rule of thumb is probably, is
Of
that
the
LAT, okay.
expendable.
8,000 something, isn't it? Or 7, 8?
About, the total expendable is
Yes.
$1,826.98.
Yeah,
So,
Well, I have a weird question.
sure,
Because we don't have the actual today's balance, what if oh no, that's interest. That won't go down. Okay.
right.
No,
Cancel
yeah,
that.
exactly.
I think
It's
we're safe.
gonna be anything that was lower anyway presented today is
Right.
probably a bunch of different accounts. I would personally.
yeah.
Yeah. Any other
Okay.
questions on this? Because we're only voting on one right now.
Mhm.
So,
Okay,
did we
seeing no
make a motion?
questions?
Yeah, so good.
Yeah, it's been seconded.
Yeah.
Sorry, I was busy trying.
No, that's okay. That's why I want to make sure we're all know where we're at here. Okay, we're gonna vote. Bob,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
Jan, yes. Okay,
Thank you.
And yay
So-
for using the trust fund. That's excellent.
Yay, that's fantastic.
Yep.
okay, so that one's done.
So then I can tell you the total that's left is $2,034.65.
2,000. Could you repeat that? 2,000.
$2,034.65.
I make a motion to take $2,034.65 out of the state aid.
Second?
So is this with the understanding that it might not be that much in case?
Right,
Right,
the
exactly.
funds
but
are back
we're
up?
approving it, and if the
Yeah.
friends are able to meet,
Right,
and Darcy will give them the amount that she's requesting, and then that will be just lower that amount, but we don't have to come back for another meeting to
right. So
approve.
everybody's understands that then, just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has been moved and seconded, so let's put it to a vote. Lindsay,
What?
did we lose Lindsay?
Sorry, what was that? I missed the
I
last thing.
reversed order to
Oh,
make
okay,
sure
yeah,
everybody was still awake.
You caught me. Yes.
That's fine. Laurel,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
and I'm last, as usual, yes. All right,
Okay, amazing. Thank you very much.
wonderful.
Thank you.
That looks like a great slew of programming, like quite a
It really
variety.
is. It's
Painting,
beautifully laid out.
yoga,
Yeah, I'm excited.
all kinds of stuff.
The theme for iRead, which is what we've been using and a lot of libraries use, is plant a seed, read. So I think that'll be she's really got the theme going. And it's
Excellent. That's
a
wonderful.
lot of great prizes planned. And the brag tags have an illustrator that I mean Caitlin might know, but the illustrator of the bad seed or the good egg.
Oh yeah.
Yes, so he illustrated the brag tag.
Adam something?
I think so.
Oh,
But
Pete Oswald.
I recognized his illustrations immediately. I was like, that's the seed guy.
Yeah.
That's perfect. So
Oh, that's cool.
that is very exciting for me. I don't know why.
Excellent. They put a lot into designing these programs, and I think they've done a wonderful job at it.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh, it'll be great to see these come to fruition. Thank you, everybody.
You're
Thank you,
welcome.
Darcy. Did you have anything else, Darcy?
That is my report.
Okay, wonderful. Thanks
Thank
very
you,
much.
Darcy.
Thank you.
Okay, so Darcy, did you want to talk a little more about the building updates, the
Uh,
proposals that you sent out?
oh, right. So if you've read the proposal, the updates, the number is a lot lower than we initially thought, because what they're replacing is just the glass, and it's going to be an eco-friendly type of glass. So what I think Steve and the window people have discovered is that it's really the roof replacement that's going to take care of any of the leaking issue. Um, so I still don't have an exact timeline. I do know that it should be relatively soon that the two bay windows and the window in the kitchen are replaced. Um, Rebecca has given Steve the go ahead, so I think he is just waiting on the company for something. So,
Excellent.
yeah. It'll be a little disruptive, especially the front, but they're gonna try to get them done like really early in the day, come in very early, and then um that will hopefully take care of that issue.
That's
Um
wonderful.
yeah. I I am excited because the room, the library will be a whole lot brighter.
Yes.
And the windows will just be just nicer presenting. Um I think I think the roof is slated for fiscal year 27 in the capital plan. Um, I don't have
And
that
that's
in front of
coming
me, but yes, that'll be here before we know it. That's in a few.
fast and furious.
I don't- Um, and that's about as much as I am aware of.
Thank you.
Yeah, I was really surprised at the price difference.
Mhm.
And I'm hoping that that is all they need is the glass, but making sure the glass is sealed, I don't know.
I know.
I'm nervous. I don't know. I was a little nervous about this, but I did reach out to Rebecca and Steve and Arthur, and they confirmed that the workers felt that it was only the glass that needed to be replaced, so.
This is my
I'm
question about that. For years and years, I have mopped up water on the windowsills, and I've stood there and watched it coming in around the frame. So I'm not questioning them. I know nothing about any of it. Leave everything to the experts, but I'm just hoping that that's what happens.
Yeah, I agree with you, Kathy. I'm just like, I got a
Yep.
little bit of I don't know. So,
I do agree too, though I think Steve would have said something
Yeah.
as somebody who is in the building almost every day.
Yeah.
If he thought they were
Off.
about that.
Perhaps
well, the
they'll
main
use a
thing too,
waterproof caulking uh, around the frames as well. We don't really know we just have to trust the experts.
Right. I mean I understand the anxiety and the nervousness as well. But hopefully this will uh this will be more beneficial than not, is
Right.
what I'm
right.
Right.
thinking.
Does anybody else have any other thoughts or questions on this? Okay. All right, well, thank you, Darcy. And we will look forward to having the work done.
Yes.
So our next item on the agenda is the trustee elections and reelections. And I know I've said this before, but I really do want to say it again, that having Lindsay and Bob on the board has been a wonderful thing. And they've been extremely helpful in many different ways and very loyal and dedicated. And I just want to thank them both. I'm sorry they're not here to thank in person, but thank you so much for your service to the town and to the library, and we are going to miss you. And I also want to have a shout out to Laurel, who did a great job at Candidates Night.
You did, Laurel.
Yeah, she did a wonderful job. And just to mention that the election is May 4th. And on the ballot is has been produced on the town website, and Rachel Downey and Elizabeth Ann Zimmerman and Laurel Plahowski are all on the ballot. We have three wonderful candidates, and I encourage everybody to get their friends and family to vote. And we're very lucky to have three very good people on the ballot.
Well, and that's why, that was one of the reasons I wanted to go, even though, it's not a contested. But I wanted people to say how important it is to have a full board here.
Right.
And a working
Right.
board, because we really have been very united and conscientious, I
Yeah,
think,
yeah.
in our following the policies of what we're supposed to be doing. So, yeah.
Right. So anyways, just thanks to everybody and everybody else who's serving on the board continuously. And vote.
Thank
There
thank
is
you, Jan,
early
for the
voting
kind words.
too. You're welcome. They're deserved, believe me. And there are, I don't remember all the early voting dates, but if people do need to do early voting, it is available. So just let folks know.
And if you're not going to be,
Okay.
well, when's the deadline for filling out mail-in that, to get,
It's
I
on-
think there's
I
still
think it's-
time.
Yeah, it's on the town clerk's website. She did reel
It
off
is.
the dates, but I kind of didn't write them down.
If you're not
'Cause
going to be
I-
in town, or you're going to be away, or that's not a good day, you have appointments to take you out of town, you can't vote on any of those days, but you can
Right.
request a mail-in ballot. So
Right.
that's another way. If you have children that are away in college and they're registered voters, then that's another way to.
Right, and I think it's all on the website. All the dates are
Yeah,
on the
it is.
website.
It is.
Yeah. So that's good for that. The other thing we do have, we mentioned at the last meeting, it would be good for our new trustees to have an informative notebook, and Darcy and I have been working on that, and it's almost done. So what it is for those who aren't here, we have the schedule of our meeting dates coming up in 2026. Let's see what else. The bylaws are in here. Monthly meeting examples of our agendas. We have a number of the last two directors' reports. Correct me if I'm wrong, Darcy, but some financials, a copy of the strategic plan, and the project list that I sent out to you folks yesterday. So the latest copy of the project list. One thing that we are missing, and I wanted to talk to Caitlin about that. So we went on the town website to get two copies of our minutes, the most recent copy of our minutes, and they're not on there. And I don't know do you know what's happened with that?
I don't know, because it's interesting. I was trying to look up something, and when I clicked on library, nothing showed up. So I thought it was a
Oh.
user error on my end. But I've been submitting them and they respond every month, like, thank you, they've been posted. So
Oh.
there's some
Yeah, something's going
something they're
on.
posting on their end, it's not quite working. So I guess do you want me to follow up and just say, like, that sounds great, but we can't find them?
That would be great, and if you don't have time, I'd be happy to do it too, but if you could do that, that would be great, because we really wanted to show them, we didn't want to show them trustees' minutes that hadn't been approved yet.
Right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
Like just
couldn't
the
find the
draft.
recordings of any it was like our folder was empty.
Yeah, exactly. I think
There was no
the last
2026.
the last one was November or something.
Oh, yeah, I'm
Yeah.
looking now. There's like
It was.
nothing.
So that would be great, Caitlin,
Sure.
if you want to reach out
Yes,
to the
since
town clerk.
2025 was the last.
and let me know. Maybe just shoot me an email.
Sure.
And then we'll get that in the notebook as well. We also have the trustee pocket guide in here and the information about the Friends. So Darcy did a lot of work on this, and I think this will be really helpful to the two new board members.
So do they?
I thought you were going to
do they
mention
just-
something else. What about having a copy of the director, what do we call it? The thing that Laurel that we're working on,
Oh, the evaluation form?
Evaluation?
evaluation form. That way the person can see like what. how the-
Right.
What they should be
Right.
looking for, yeah.
Right, but we'll do that when it's completed. Does that sound okay to
Right.
you? I don't want to put the
Yeah.
old one in.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
no,
that
no.
makes sense.
Right.
And they'll be on the board by the time that's completed, so they'll get a copy along with the rest of us.
That's true.
Smart.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we
But,
can,
but
And also-
the three
Yep.
of us come up with a time to meet when Nancy is, or the four of us, when Nancy is back.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna make a note of that, Caitlin, to make sure that we remember that.
Do you have, I didn't hear, I was kind of looking at the.
That's
early
okay.
voting
No,
schedule.
no,
I
any
got
other
that.
suggestions? This
Like,
is the
did-
time.
did you say you have like a staff list and a trustee list of like who they are?
Oh, that's-
Darcy has it online.
Okay,
Yeah, I plan to update it when the election takes place.
Yeah,
So
once we
that
get the
the
new
new
members.
names are in there.
Right.
but not
and-
just names, like contact information.
Right.
Yeah,
that
it's the names,
online?
the contact information, it's
Okay.
the
I
position.
thought it used to be
It
just
has
our name
everything.
and what year we expire, and I'm like, how do they contact?
No,
No, it has everything in the
Fire.
list.
Expire.
Our term
It's a
expires.
it's a Google Doc.
Yeah, it
Okay,
has
all right.
it has staff, volunteers, friends, all the gear, all the contact info, and it's just I want to make sure the election takes place, and then I can put Liz's and Rachel's info.
Can I-
Anything else that we've missed?
Can I just
I
say?
was
Yes.
just,
I
it said
looked up,
strate- oh, sorry, I'm sorry.
no, I was just gonna say, I just looked up, you wanted to know about the voting. Early voting in person is April 25th. It's a Saturday from 9 to 2. And then April 28th, which is a Tuesday from 9 to 2. And the regular polling, when you go to vote in person, is Monday, May 4th from 7 to 8. And the mail-in, you need to apply online by going to the town website, go under town clerk, and they'll have the sample ballot. You have to apply online by 5 p.m. on April 27th.
Okay, great.
So you go to the town website. For those of you who don't know what it is, it's grovelandma.com. And go under departments, town clerk, and all of that information will be there. And I haven't looked where, but somewhere you will have also get to see the entire budget, line by line budget, and the warrant for voting for that's for the
Tell me.
town meeting. So yes, please get familiar with your Groveland, Mass town website.
Right. Thank you, Laura. I'm sorry, Kathy, can you
Go ahead,
repeat what you were
Kathy.
saying?
Sure. Along with the strategic plan, are you going to
Yes.
include a couple of copies of the annual updates?
Yes. That,
You mean
And then
the
what copies of
action
policies or how to
Or-
reach
yeah,
them?
you mean the action plan, Kathy?
Yes, annual
Okay.
action plan. And a list of funding sources for the library.
Yes.
And then
The
I think we
trust
had
fund,
said before that
thing is
the
in there.
treasurer could go over the trust funds and explain those to her. And then the website for the Mass Board of Library Commissioners, State Mass, the guidelines, NDLC from the state.
Maybe a list of the acronyms.
Yes, we put that in.
You did, okay.
Yeah.
We
like I
did.
said, I was like, this-
We
Yeah, that's in
did.
there.
Because that
Yeah.
was the most confusing thing.
Yeah, that is
when I first came
definitely in
on, I'm
there.
like, I don't know
The
what they're
pocket
talking
guide
about.
is in there, which is
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
the
okay,
the one
great.
from the state.
And the other one thing I had was the trustee orientation from the Mass Board of Library Commissioners. They do a great orientation part, and it follows a lot of the Mass Board of Library Commissioners rules and laws.
Yeah, I don't know when the next one is. We can look and see if it's been
Oh.
published. Okay, I've got all that down. All right, thank you all. So I think it's pretty complete. It's about 90% there. So it
Good.
should be no problem by the time they're elected, they'll have this ready.
Jan and I
Okay.
are on it.
Great
We are.
job. Good idea.
Thank you.
Okay, I don't have any items that we didn't anticipate. But we have some time for comments from everybody. Laurel, did you have anything you wanted to bring up?
Just a reminder that next month we will be presenting the director's evaluation.
Okay, yep, so that needs to
That'll
go
be
on
the
the.
agenda.
Mhm. And will you be sending that out, like a document out so we can look at it ahead of time?
What do you think, Caitlin? Caitlin's got it. Well, I have
Yeah,
it too,
we,
but
we should be able to do that. And Laurel, we'll talk offline with Nancy and Darcy to find one more time
Right.
to finalize that.
just a finalized. yeah,
Okay, I'll definitely get that on the agenda. Thank you for all that work.
I'm good. I know that I'm going to have to be virtual next month again because I have two kids in two baseball games at two different fields.
Oh, I think that's
What?
wonderful.
That time of year.
Yeah.
So
Put yourself
I'll
out
be
in the
calling
door.
in from one of the fields, but I will be there.
Okay.
That's great. Yeah, so that'd be great if we have it to kind of look over
Look over
before the
beforehand,
meeting.
yeah.
It'll expedite things. Lee, do you have anything?
Just a plug for myself, I'm doing a talk here in the library on April 22nd. Yeah, I think it's in the afternoon sometime, I'm sure at this time, on the American Revolution.
Okay, great.
Oh, excellent.
Lee, would that be appropriate for kids or is it geared toward adults?
Anybody. I mean, I used to use it for 8th graders, so yeah, I mean, yeah.
Because I'm thinking my
Um,
fourth grader, the
oh,
fourth
yeah.
grade is learning all about the revolution right now. They're
Good.
going to the tea party at the beginning of May, and he might be interested in tuning into that.
Well, then I would love to have him. Yeah, I'm gonna be including some stuff on Groveland's participation in the Revolutionary War too. So
Oh, that's good.
yeah,
Tons
Cool,
of
I'll make
stuff in
note.
the Guptill collection on that.
yeah.
If you.
Yes.
Check it out.
Yeah, if you want to use
Okay.
that.
There's all
All right.
kinds of pictures. There's all kinds of records of the Revolutionary War and Bob Guptill's.
Interesting, the soldiers too that are buried,
Yeah.
In Riverview.
Yeah.
Lindsay, did you have anything that you want to add or?
No, just thank you all for having me. I've enjoyed my time.
Well, you still have
For
another
being on the
meeting.
board, Lindsay. We
Oh, no, you don't.
No, I know, this is the
My
last
last
meeting.
one, yeah. Maybe I'll come visit next time just for funsies.
Good.
I'll be,
And
I'll
you
be the
can always
public.
zoom in and you
Yeah.
can be part of the public and.
Yeah.
And
my
you can
God.
chime in. Bob, how about you?
I
Did you
guess
have
this is
anything?
the sayonara meeting. I'm good.
Okay,
But we're not done with your family though. That's the important thing.
I
Oh,
know.
no, that's true.
I know. Kathy, did you have anything else?
No, that was a good meeting.
Good. And Caitlin?
I'm all set.
Anything
Thank
to
you.
add? Well said. Well, sadly, I am not all set.
Oh.
I'm just wondering if anybody would like to, I've been trying to get in touch with Steve about that back door and just to see if he's going to try to change the lock and paint it, or if it has to go to the next highest step. But in the meantime, the back garden is a mess. So if anybody like all of a sudden wakes up in the morning and just is dying to do this job, just please let me know. The yard work is gonna just crunch us all in because it's been so cold that we keep thinking, oh, we have all this time. We really don't have all this time. So I just wanted to put it out there that, if anybody would like to help or know somebody wants to help, please, contact me. Cause I'd like to get that cleaned up early in the spring.
For the kids, yeah.
Would
But other than that-
Evangeline work on that with her nature club, like weekly nature club?
It's possible, but it's like the cleanup work is kind of,
Not that fun. Yeah.
yeah.
Well,
Could CJ do
I
it with
know they were gonna
notes?
help with they were gonna help with
Oh.
the butterfly garden. Hopefully it won't get too trampled with the window replacement,
Yeah.
but, I was thinking that I was kind of earmarking them for their monthly meeting for that.
I'm
but
just saying
it's possible
cleanup
we
or
could do-
planting too.
Both.
Lindsay
she
just
plants out
mentioned
here.
something.
The-
I was just saying, could
I'm sorry,
CJ
what
and the
Darcy?
scouts, the Boy Scouts do it as like part of their, they have to do a, community service? Could they come by on a specific day?
Can
then-
I have my, they
Yeah.
should be, because they're the ones that built it to begin with.
I know,
and They don't
but
have
didn't
to
they-
follow up.
Didn't they work with you lot?
No,
last year?
it
That
was
was
my
your-
grandchildren.
Oh, okay.
I grabbed the grandchildren and said, come on, we'll help at the library.
Maybe we should
They had
grab
fun.
all our grandchildren, and go in there.
Thing is, it's,
They have a meeting tomorrow. I can mention it and have CJ mention it and see if you have a date in mind.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, I don't have a date in mind, but I'm, maybe even over school vacation.
Yeah,
That would
okay.
be fine, and we could do part of a cleanup, around here or something.
Okay,
If you
I'll
want
mention it to them.
That's
Yeah, just let
awesome.
me
Thank
know.
you, Lizzie.
That would be great. I think that, we could clean up the sticks and stuff around the library and just get a bunch of stuff done. No, Lizzie,
remind
thank
them
you.
that this was a project, this was a service, this was a
Eagle Scout.
Eagle
project.
Scout project.
Yeah.
And it's one thing to build all these things around town and then not maintain them. And you can't expect the library staff to maintain.
No.
Well, I'm
No.
gonna take a good hard look at it, Lindsay, and then,
Yeah.
and just, so I have a whole list of things that could be done, and then if you get in touch with me with anybody interested or whatever, that'd be great.
You do it, not me. I'm their representative between the church, and we'll probably be pulling them to do some stuff around the church. too.
Yeah, no, well,
Yeah.
that's a week to be cleaning out, that's Earth Week too, so,
Yes.
and there's so much trash
Perfect.
around. But other than that, I don't have anything, and do we have anybody who chimed in from the public? No, I guess not.
I
So,
move that we adjourn.
I second.
okay, we're ready to adjourn. Bob,
Yes.
Lee,
Yes.
Caitlin,
Yes.
Kathy,
Yes.
Laurel,
Yes.
Lindsay,
Yes.
and Jan. It's unanimous. Thank you all very much.
Thank you.